Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Ladies and gentlemen, anything new? Anything breaking? Ladies and gentlemen, at the time of this recording, America stands on the brink of yet another Middle Eastern war. As our closest ally in the region, Israel, a nuclear power, has launched multiple sorties, crippling the command and control infrastructure of the Iranian military. The world is on tenterhooks. Billions of people breathlessly refreshing their news feeds to know, what will America do? Well, last night, Commander-in-Chief Donald John Trump, after consulting with his advisors, poised on the precipice of history, made a powerful and momentous declaration. It is my great honor to announce that I will be putting up 2 beautiful flagpoles on both sides of the White House, north and south lawns. Not now, dude. This is like your boyfriend getting down on one knee and saying, Kelly, will you make me the happiest man in the world and look at these 2 beautiful flagpoles? Now, I'm sure you're saying, Steve, are these the most magnificent poles made? Well, I have good news. These are the most magnificent poles made. They're tall, tapered, rust-proof, rope inside the pole, and of the highest quality. Okay, gotta say, he sold it. Sounds pretty cool. But fair warning, if you Google tall, tapered, magnificent pole on your office computer, you will get a call from HR. So, he's dead set on this. So why flagpoles? Why now? Well, as Trump explained, it is a gift from me of something which was always missing from this magnificent place. What? What do you mean, missing? What are you talking about? The White House already has a flagpole up on the roof. Plus, the White House has another symbol that lets us know it's American. The White House. Okay, it's on the money. It's on the money right there. It's not only on the money, it's on the West Wing DVD box set. Of course, that was yesterday, okay? That was yesterday. Overnight, the Israelis launched another crippling attack on Iran. So this morning, Donald Trump leapt into action and installed the flagpoles. Jim?
Let's have a good, they call it a lifting. They also use another word, but I'm not going to use that word. You know what that is? The word, it starts with an E. You know what the word is?
It's a word that starts with an E that he's embarrassed to say publicly. Eric. There it is. You can't erect him on the White House lawn. When it was time to raise Old Glory, everyone stood in awe as our new relaxed fit plus-size husky mega flag sent a clear message to America's enemies: we can get you in a used Hyundai Sonata for 0 APR financing today. At a certain point, reporters ran out of flag questions, and they switched back to news.
And you've answered questions about whether you are moving closer, or you believe the U.S. is moving closer to striking Iranian nuclear facilities. Where's your mindset on that?
I can't say that, right?
You
don't know that I'm going to even do it. You don't know. I may do it. I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do.
Wow. That's what you get. No, that's what you get for electing a reality TV guy. Will I start World War III? I'll give you my answer after this message from Sky Rizzy. Nothing is everything in the post-apocalyptic wasteland. Trump laid out what he wants from the Iranian regime before we are willing to end our war against them that we are not in.
2 very simple words.
Flagpole? No? Okay, go on.
2 very simple words. A very simple, unconditional surrender. That means I've had it. Okay, I've had it. I give up. No more. Then we go blow up all the nuclear stuff that's all over the place.
Clearly a firm grasp of a complex topic. It reminds me of Oppenheimer's haunting words at Los Alamos: I am become nuclear stuff, destroyer of all over the place. But big, beautiful, tapered poles with rope inside them aside, Trump does seem to be leaning towards blowing up Iran's nuclear stuff real good. So how did we get here? Well, first, Iran said death to Israel for about 40 years, and at a certain point, Israel believed them. Then, back in February, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu gave Trump a presentation in the Oval Office, walking him through images of Iran's nuclear sites. Then he gave Trump a gift, a gold-plated pager similar to the ones the Israelis had secretly packed with explosives and sold to unwitting Hezbollah operatives. Apparently, Trump told someone he was disturbed by the gift. Well, yeah. No one wants a murder gift. Oh, cool, honey. Look, sweetie. OJ gave us gloves. Thank you. Isn't that nice? Say it's nice. Say it's nice. Over the weekend, reportedly, things changed, and Trump told confidants that he was leaning toward destroying Iran's nuclear facility after Fox News began broadcasting wall-to-wall imagery of what it was portraying as Israel's military genius. So, whatever he sees on TV is the thing that he says we have to do. In the interest of world peace, can't someone make it so the only channel he gets is HGTV? Paige needs to find a backsplash for the kitchen that makes Sharon's heart sing immediately. If she does not love it, I will demand very strongly that she list it. The thing is, Trump being, bunker buster curious is a shock to some of the people who are his fans. Because one of the things that America First supposedly meant was keeping American troops out of foreign wars so we can send more of them to Los Angeles, Send them to America First. The split in his fan base is leading to what some have called a MAGA civil war. MAGA Civil War, also my least favorite Avengers movie. Listen up, White Panther, White Widow, you guys team up with Doctor Strange, was what I call Bobby Jr. over here. He is one weird dude. One outspoken anti-war MAGA mouthpiece is former famous person and thoughtful hemorrhoid Tucker Carlson. In his newsletter, Carlson wrote, Washington knew these attacks would happen. Politicians purporting to be America First can't now credibly turn around and say they had nothing to do with it. No, Trump didn't like that, arguing, well, considering that I'm the one that developed America First, and considering that the term wasn't used until I came along, I think I'm the one that decides that. For the record, Trump did not come up with America First. America First was the motto of Nazi-friendly Americans in the 1930s, okay?
Come on.
All right? So that's not fair. Yes. Trump wasn't Nazi-friendly until 2017.
There you go. Come on.
Tucker continued. Very fine people. Tucker continued his attack yesterday while interviewing pro-war Republican Ted Cruz.
How many people live in Iran, by the way?
I don't know the population.
At all?
No, I don't know the population.
You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple?
How many people live in Iran?
92 million.
Okay. Yeah,
How could you not know that?
I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
It's so wild to see these two fighting. But I gotta say, in an argument between Tucker Carlson and Ted Cruz, I'm rooting for a sinkhole. I got something. Maybe a retake. I don't know. It got pretty heated.
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
They are Persians and
What percent?
predominantly Shia. Okay, this is cute.
It's not
okay.
even. You don't know anything about Iran. So
Okay,
actually,
I
the
am
country.
not the Tucker Carlson
but
expert on Iran.
You're a
who
senator
says,
who's calling
okay,
for the
you're one who
overthrow of the
claims-
government.
You're the
and
one
you
who
don't know
claims.
anything about the country.
Oh my God. Did Tucker Carlson make a good point? Am I living in a nightmare? Mark, deploy the slapping arm. I'll hold this from now on. Trump's also not too happy with Director of National Intelligence and lead singer of Aerosmith, Tulsi Gabbard. On multiple occasions, Gabbard testified to Congress that Iran wasn't close to having a nuclear weapon. But when Trump was asked about that, he replied, "I don't care what she said," which didn't come as a surprise to his aides, who told reporters Trump thinks Gabbard doesn't add anything to any conversation. Oh, really? Oh, really? I will have you know, I have interviewed Tulsi Gabbard on this show right over there, and you are not wrong. I'm not, you know, I don't even think it took the tape. I gotta say, I interviewed her. I've interviewed a lot of people. I've had a more stimulating conversation with Carrie Fisher's catatonic dog. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Allison Williams and Damson Idris. When we come back, should our streets have roaming gangs of unaccountable thugs? It's worth asking.